sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
There we go.
sir.
You're live.
Am I live? Whoa,
You're
hello,
live.
bro. This is TEKNOBLAST, and I got Sick here, and probably Realist may jump in, or he'll be watching from the YouTubes as well.
Nice.
No gaming stuff tonight. I'm excited because I bought the new Insta360 Link 2. Supposedly, it's trying to do its thing. All right, so here's the camera.
I like that, man. How you put it in front of the camera. Not only did it focus.
Yeah.
No, I mean, not only is it tracking, it focused instantly. As soon as you pull it away, it's gonna focus right back on you.
So that's the beauty of this. Let me lighten up a little bit. All right. So yeah, it's not really big. It's not really like gigantic camera. I wish I could like show it. It's not a gigantic camera, so it's not taking any more space than a regular standard webcam. Okay?
Bro,
that's how big it is, right? And it's on a gimbal. That's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the sweet part.
That's
it's a
the
gimbal,
thing.
so it's not that big either, man. Because I got the box, I'm like, oh my god, this is not that big, right? And when I took it out of the box, I'm like, dude, it's a small camera, right? And like I said, the stand that goes on it, that goes on a monitor, so your camera can sit on it. It's your standard like V clamp. That's on, not the V clamp, but like a V stabilizer. I don't know what you call it.
Right.
You just open it up like a clam, and it just uses gravity to hold it in place, right? And so when you put the camera on top, dude, that magnet gets strong, right? Of course, it has to hold it, right? Because it's going to do a lot of moving, so it doesn't want to just fall off at any point. But yeah, this thing is sweet, man. Because like I said, let me switch over.
And it could face down to like look at your table and stuff if you wanted it.
I'll do that. Here, let me do that.
That's one of the main things that I would want a cam for. So, when I'm doing unboxing.
So if I'm talking like I am right now with you, and let me switch over to the big screen here. I got the one with my big face. Okay. So we're here. I'm talking. Hello, how you doing? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel, and yada yada yada.
There's a bit of noise in the camera. You probably need to have more light in the background and stuff to get that to stop, like the graininess. But other than that, you'll get used to that.
Yeah. And then let's just say it's like, hey, I want you guys to check out the box on this new Link thing. Instead of me just holding it up, it's trying to focus on me. That's the thing. See how it just moves around? If I turn off the tracking, I should be able to turn it off right now. If I turn it off, if I put this in front of the camera, it's gonna instantly focus.
Put the box in front of your face, like right in front of your face, like you're holding a mask. Bingo. Yeah. And it focuses on it instantly as soon as you get out of the frame.
Yeah.
Okay, it's in your face. Not I'm watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay. But as soon as you move it away, it'll just be right back in focus instantly.
Yeah,
it's pretty freaking smart.
And then when I take it away, it focuses right back to my face really fast. I don't have to worry about it, right? So that's pretty awesome, dude. That's a good. Now something I got to get used to. I'm so used to having like on a regular camera, you have the camera or the lens right in the middle of the whole device. So it's like right symmetrical in the middle, correct? Well, this one doesn't have that. This one it's elongated, like horizontal long camera, and it has a lens on. If you're looking at the camera like I am, it's on the left side, and some kind of sensor on the right side with a little light, a ring light that goes around it. So when I'm looking at it, I keep looking at the green light, which is not the lens. I gotta look at
at the left one.
At the left one, right? So when I lift it up, I'm trying to point it to the green light, and it's like, no, I gotta move it around to get it, so you can view it. And right now, I don't have tracking on, so if I go like this,
yeah, but it still focuses instantly.
So it's pretty badass. And so now I can, like with the Insta app, and let me switch.
Okay, now I see you moving your head now. The YouTube just caught up to that.
Yep.
Because I'm not watching on Discord because I don't think you're sharing to me on Discord, and Matt. In fact, I wasn't looking to see.
So
yeah, I'm not staying on Discord.
To share my desktop app, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff to cut off because of the chat window. But at the bottom of it, it has the controls where I could turn on AI tracking, and when it's green, now if I move.
Oh, that's how you know the AI tracking is happening.
Yeah, the light on the ring on the camera changes to a different color, and then of course the tracking on the button here turns green to let you know that it's on. So right now,
let me ask you something about the stand that I see on both of them. Right, it's like an inner like flap, I guess, that the camera's actually on. So you flip.
It doesn't hang over the screen.
That's when you flip. It doesn't hang over the screen. So how do you see when you showed me a shot earlier where you're looking at your keyboard, like the face down?
Oh, okay. So yeah.
How do you do that?
Tracking on right now, which is fine. It's not going to interfere. So let's say if I want to show off this box, the box
that's on your table.
It's on my desk, right? It's facing upside down to me. That way, when the camera shows it, it
instantly flips it around for you.
Right, it flips it. So there's a button here called Desk View on the desktop app. So if you see it, it should still be on your screen. But if I click it
it's catching up now.
Points down.
Oh, can you do it now?
Yeah, I just did it. You'll probably catch up on YouTube in a second.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Now it's upside down, but I mean.
Oh, so I can look at it. I could look at it right side up like it's supposed to, and not look all upside down. So it
because it flips it for you.
It mirrors the image or flips it somehow.
Yeah,
it just knows.
Yeah, it mirrors it for you. It knows what to do already.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I want. So that way I could have a neck cam that can focus on me. But if I'm doing an unboxing or something, boom, right? I just click it and it's there. Desk view, nice.
And then as you can see, it's not showing any part of the monitor or anything like that. So
nope, it knows to crop that out or whatever.
The camera is like in a 45-degree angle right now, so we can do the desktop view, but it's enough where it's cutting off the like if it caught any of the edge of the monitor, you can't see it. It's I guess the AI is taking care of that, right?
What you got to do so I can really understand is take a picture with your phone, right, of the position that the camera's in, and then I guess you can post it on Twitter or whatever, or just send it to me in a DM because I need to see what you mean about that because I don't really follow. But maybe you could even put the picture on screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna let it upload.
For the audience to see. I said a mix of audience and ambience in one. I don't know what I'm saying today.
So
but yeah,
it's nice, dude. This thing, like, love that.
$200.
The easy, dude. $200. Like,
yeah,
I try to avoid to pay anything over $100 for a webcam, but this one for $200, dude.
It's high level.
Joking, dude. It is good. So now
I'm
flipping it back to regular mode, and it's looking at me, and I got tracking's off, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it back on. Dude, the thing is awesome when it's tracking. So if I scoot back, it will zoom in because you can select different modes of what do you want it to focus on, right? Do you want to focus half my body, my head, or the entire body? And since I'm going to use it here sitting down most of the time, maybe half the body, right? And so if I scoot back, it zooms into my head again.
Okay, hang on a second. I'm waiting for the YouTube to catch up. I can hear you far away from the mic. Okay, it just did it. And it still zooms into your face. Yeah. That's awesome.
If I move in closer, now it kind of zooms out. That way it captures more of the background.
Nice.
Right?
Nice. Dude,
what?
you just No, you know what? Finish what you're saying because I'm not going to say what I'm saying until the end.
The blurriness of the background, that can be changed up with the app. So it's like you can...
It just looks grainy. That's all. It looks grainy compared to your last camera.
I think it's just the lighting
here. Yeah. Yes. Oh, but it got better because it blurred out the back, which is good.
Yep.
I like that because it's less graininess in the signal now.
Yep.
It's not just the graininess is on you. That does make it better.
We got Sega Man.
What's up, Sega Man? What's up, brother?
Xbox Bros.
What's up, Sega Man?
So Sega Man, we're not talking about games today.
But I mean, when we talk about games, this is gonna be the camera you use.
Yeah, this is
gonna show off stuff.
So I got myself the new Insta360 Link 2, which just came out. When did it come out? Last week?
I want to say last week. All the reviews started coming out
last week. And this thing has a gimbal. It has all sorts of AI stuff to make it look and perform better and have like a bunch of cool features.
Sega Man, if you're looking at the video right now, you see the camera on the left. That's the one he has. It's got the gimbal with the little moving arm, but they have a one without the gimbal. That's the one on the right, and that has most of the other AI stuff.
Has all the features that the one with the gimbal has, except without the gimbal. And when it uses tracking, it uses software instead of hardware.
Yeah, we could zoom in on you still, but it'll be like an iPad or iPhone or whatever.
Exactly.
Style.
Yeah, it'll be some of that. So
cool.
again for Sega, I'm gonna do the desk view, and then be like, look, check this out, guys. My new camera. Check out the box. So beautiful, huh? Without even touching the camera. I don't have to do it, right? I just tell it, it's like, do a desktop view, and then it points down, and it does.
Yeah, or if you want to do like you have an Xbox controller or whatever, or a game or whatever, you just want to show it on the box, or like some new device that's gaming related. Boom, you can show it right there.
Yeah.
No fuss, no muss.
This thing is. Let's see, what else does it have? You can you can adjust the exposure. Let me turn off the chat. Let me get rid of that.
Yeah, because it's blocking all the exposure options and all that other stuff that you're talking about now. Or maybe you can move it, to the left.
Off.
All right. It'll catch up in 10 seconds. Oh, you took out the bottom one? Okay, that. And
It's just the
then...
webcam now and me.
Now it's just the green part, the big part. There it goes. Okay, now we see everything. Now we see everything. Cool.
As you can see, here's the control.
Oh, that's what's going on. You're on vintage. You see the filter that says vintage?
Yeah.
Take that off, because I think that's what's doing the graininess.
None.
No, on the bottom.
So,
back on that other view you was on before.
there it is. What about that? Oh, okay.
Yeah, vintage. Yeah, take that off. I think that's what's doing the graininess.
I took off the filter. So we'll see what
It's less grainy. Yeah, I mean it's grainy but less. Okay. So there's things to do.
So it's a simple application, man. It's just like, this is it right here. There's not there's not really anything hidden. Here's the control of the camera. If
You can move it around.
Yeah, if I there he goes. You just move it as I'm clicking, and then move it left and right, and then I think if I click the center button, it puts it back to center.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what it's gonna do.
And then there's zoom, of course. Let's see how far it goes. Like, whoa, look at my face, my big cheeks. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's the farthest it'll go. It's pretty close. It's still clear.
Wow. Yeah,
Right?
bro. The details is there. It's a 4K camera.
So four times.
And it's
as
pearly
zoom.
whites.
Yeah.
You can do head, half body, or whole body, like you said before. That's cool.
I'll go back to 1. Yeah, so I got to focus on head right now because I'm just going to sit here, but not really stepping away or anything like that. Tracking speed, I guess that's how fast you want it to move when you're tracking.
Mm-hmm.
So I just leave it on ordinary, just kind of like a smoother.
Yeah, it needs that slight
Let's see.
delay.
Let's try
Nothing
different
too
ones.
crazy.
Let's turn on
Because if you
tracking.
do the quick one, if you do the quick, it will be
So this
jarring.
is ordinary. This is more smooth when I move it, right? And the next one is going to be quick, so we'll see how quick this really is. It was the same.
Did you put it to quick yet? Okay, I'm just seeing it now. Just clicked on quick. Okay, now I'll try it. But the thing is, no, it's quicker. It's that because you're not moving very quick. That's why. But it is quicker on the response. Yeah, bro.
And then
And if you're standing up or whatnot, bingo.
Slow as. All right,
Yeah, it catches up slower. Yeah, now it zooms right in on you. Okay, so you just put it to slow on the YouTube.
Put on ordinary.
Yeah.
There's enable tracking. I'll probably leave that off for now.
Mm-hmm.
Tap to touch once to enter entry, exit, and AI track. So there's a button or like a little sensor button on the gimbal. So you just tap on it and then you can turn on tracking on its own.
Oh, so if you're standing and you don't need to touch it, you tap it. If you're standing doing presentation style, and supposedly, like if you put your hand up, like when you're when you're in court and you're testifying, whatever, you have to put your one hand up, right? It knows to start tracking you.
Yeah.
Right.
I tried the hand gestures. Oh, did it work? No. I tried a hand. It wasn't working. So like, I'm not a fan of gestures, anyways. Even on phones and all that. So it's like
No, you got to put your all hands up. Like, it's not just two fingers. You got to put your whole hand up like your palm, flat.
So let's see.
And it'll track that.
Effects, you can change up the look of it, or like the exposures, the colors, and all that. You can manually set that if you want to. So I probably have to play around with that to kind of get the graininess you're talking about that I have.
Yeah.
And all that.
And it's a lot less.
And then you can save it as presets, right?
Yes. That's
so
the cool thing I've seen about it.
That's nice. You can save it on presets. There's Bokeh, whatever it's called, blur. My video card doesn't support
Bokeh.
it. So it tells you that this computer does not support Bokeh feature. For optimal
you need a higher one.
You
need a 1080, or 2060 or above,
which I don't have. And then you got your normal background stuff.
Blur. But the blur was pretty good for you because it wasn't too bad. And, the seams are very good. You know how when you do the blurring, like the seams are really bad?
Yeah.
No, the seams on yours is really good.
Let's see. And then makeup. I don't know what makeup. Oh, I think.
Yeah, it could do stuff to your face, like makeup wise.
It doesn't support 4K.
Yeah, like virtual makeup.
So I have to dumb it down a little bit on the resolution.
Oh, that's why it's looking a little grainy, possibly. You need a faster. Oh, no. Oh, you can't do makeup at 4K. Okay.
Yeah, you can't do makeup at 4K. And then you
gotta drop it down to 1080.
You see that already. More is, I think it's more about settings. You can turn on AI tracking, which I do keep it. Zoom, I want to keep it. Whiteboard, I don't have a whiteboard, so I really don't care for it. Voice focus, this is audio, so I'm disabling that because I don't use the audio on on this thing.
Right.
Other settings, horizontal flip, vertical flip, they were automatically off, so I don't even know what those do yet. And then compatibility settings, portrait resolution and high frame rate, enable low resolution. Those are turned off by default, so I'll just leave it as is until I actually need it.
With the high frame rate, when you see the little question mark there, that's right next to you, can you put the mouse over it so you can see what it says?
Portrait resolution and high frame rate will restart the device. Select the portrait resolution after restart. It is recommended to use this on live streaming platforms. May have issues with conference.
Oh, that's for a portrait though. When you're doing like up and down style.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
That's it. I mean, it has settings, but there's really not much in the settings. You can pick the audio, some screenshot saves, locations, some recording saves, dark mode, hotkeys, about us, report issue, and that's pretty much it. So it's not a complicated software to have. I mean, to use.
A lot of smarts is right in the camera itself. So.
Yeah. This thing is cool.
You know what, Tech? You just upgrade from tech to high tech. The sexy Mexican, and the camera's all over you.
You know what I used the whole time? I used a GoPro. I'm gonna put it up on the camera. That was my. Oh, if once it catches up, you're gonna see the ring reflecting off the GoPro.
Yeah, I see it.
You see it. So this is what I was using the entire time as a GoPro.
The GoPro,
which is fine because the colors look really great and everything, except it just doesn't have all the features. You can't really do anything with it.
And the great thing about it, you see how natural it was? You just put it in front of the camera, it instantly zoomed, and as soon as you pull it away, because now you're talking about it, now I see you talking about it in the video, right? It's right back focused to you, what you having to think about. Sometimes when people are doing something where they're showing it on camera and it's like blurry and they're waiting for it to zoom in and for the camera to figure out. No, it happened instantly. You didn't even have to think about it.
Nope.
It just did it.
Nope, it just does it, man. It's nice.
That's awesome,
it's
bro.
worth it. I think it's worth it.
And
I never paid $200 for a camera ever.
Right.
I always paid
I didn't think they. Now you're gonna sell one of your GoPros that you don't need anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I probably don't. I don't even need this one because this is the 8th. This is an old one. I don't even use this one. I bought this brand new because it was cheap. It was like $100, right? It's like, why not buy it, right? I bought it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use it as a webcam, and then I never used it. I never set it up. I just connected it and I'm like, all right, it's a webcam for me, right?
Oh, cool. So Tech. So we need to tell the story a little bit though, because like you already had seen it before. I didn't tell you about it first. You had already known, I think.
Yeah, I already saw it before. I just didn't even think about buying.
Think about it.
I'm like, oh, okay, cool, looks awesome, right?
Right.
But then it's like,
But
I like that.
I showed you the videos.
Yeah.
I showed you the videos. That's what really got you. And now you're mad at me a little bit, like, oh, joking, because you knew you were gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
You knew you were gonna do it anyway. I knew you were gonna do it anyway. That's why it was like, dude, here, check these videos, man. I'm not doing it to make you buy it, like, but I know you're gonna buy it once you see the videos.
I was sold on it already, but I wasn't ready to pull the trigger yet
because of the price.
No, not because of the price, just because I got vacation time coming up.
Yeah.
I got a DC trip coming up. In a couple weeks. And then I was sold with the feature. It's like, dude, this thing is awesome, and with the gimbal, even more, right? I mean, like the gimbal just adds more to it, right?
Yes.
And then, I shared it with you. You thought, oh man, it's awesome, yada yada. In our group chat. I was like, oh cool. And then you came out with that one video, and I was like, dude, I gotta get it.
And then I showed you a second one, but you was already like, man, you're making me gonna buy it. And then I said, oh well, this second one's definitely gonna make you do it. No, it was the first one that made you do it, because that's why I said, oh dude, it's definitely gonna make you buy that. I know it's gonna. And I'm like, so that's why I'm doing it to you, instead of you sitting there wishy-washy, you know you're gonna get it anyway. Fuck that. Here, take this video, boom, you're good. And that's what happened.
This thing keeps moving around because like it goes side to side. Like,
yeah, that's cool though. Cool. But that's exactly what I wanted, because I needed a camera that was good like that with the gimbal and stuff. Eventually, I'll do like better videos. But also, I need one where at the press of a button or whatever, I can just focus on the table. You know, if I'm unboxing something. Yeah. Like when I had that RGB. What is the? No. Well, the keyboard or those handhelds like that 40. Yeah. Like the one I gave my nephew.
Yeah.
Right. Like, and it's funny, because every time I get one of those packages, it's like a yellow package all wrapped up in tape. It looks like a pack of yayo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a pack of drugs, and I went to make that joke, and it's funny. It's funny, yeah. But I went to do unboxing because I'm always buying like controllers and little devices, little knickknacks here and there. I ain't no one-away dragons who's basically Inspector Gadget over there, but like Mr. Gadget over there. But I got my own little, things that I like, especially 8-bit DO controllers, a bunch of other ones like that, like that HDMI device that I did the short on, stuff like that. So, a camera like that would be perfect for it, because usually I gotta do it with my cell phone and hold it, and I'm trying to do it all in one take. And in fact, like the video that I put for that HDMI little capture wire, I posted the wrong take. I did a take. I was like, this is okay. I could submit this, except I could do it better. So I recorded a second one. By accident, I posted the first one into the second one. Now, had I did the camera thing, had I had this camera, I would have did it right the first time and posted the right one. But either way, man, like, dude, that camera is awesome. That camera is freaking awesome.
It's really nice. I would say for anybody who's like on the fence and they want a camera, I would say do not spend money on like a sub 100. Wait, save, and get this one. Right? And I'm sure somebody who's gonna watch it. I mean, nobody's watching right now, but later on, the hits come in like after I stop.
Yeah.
Right. It's always after I stop. It's not even during the live thing that people start watching. And people start posting questions and stuff. And I would suggest, like, I have the video you showed me. They mentioned that Logitech C920 something, right? Which is one I have, and I've had that for years, right? And like the guy said in the video, it's like, this is what everybody starts out with, is this one, because it's always been like the go-to webcam, that Logitech, right?
Yeah.
But now when you want something better, like an upgrade, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more money. But for $200, no, Insta360 is not sponsoring it. Nobody sponsors me. I buy everything in my own dollars, right? And
yeah.
So I'm sure somebody be like, oh man, I bet Insta360 gave it to. It's like, dude, look at my subscriber count and everything. It's like, I'm not being sponsored by nobody. This is all my money that I spend on these gadgets. And I would say to anybody who's looking at this, is like, wait, save your money, wait for the buy this Link 2, because it's worth it. Right?
Cool.
Don't have I'm gonna buy me a temporary camera because what's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna settle with that camera and they never get the Link 2, right?
Yeah,
because it's just enough.
People, I hate it when people settle. That's always the bad decision to make. Like, be patient, see the vision down the road of everything that you could do if you do it right. Don't just go and sit there and cope and make excuses to yourself that it's not really. No, that's just a bunch of excuses you're making to yourself. But don't live like that. That's always the wrong choice to make.
No, yeah, it's just let's see, the blurriness intensity is like little. You can adjust the intensity too.
Yeah, and you have a desktop, right? It's not a laptop that you're on.
No, it's a desktop. Yeah.
Yeah, so dude, get yourself an older like 20 series video card. Something like a 2070 or something, right? Because I'm sure there's lots of them on eBay or whatever, right? Just make sure you get one where you can return or whatever, like a used one or whatever, or maybe even get yourself a 4060, right? Something lower end like that, right? Pop it in there, and dude, man, you'll be able to really flex that camera, right?
Yeah.
Like it'll have the video compression, all that stuff right there in the camera. Your picture quality, but even better, it can really flex the camera. I mean, not now because you have chip and stuff to do, but yeah, there's possibilities with there, bro. That's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome.
Like, they scoot back. It's so funny.
Yeah, I just see the zoom now. Look at you.
So yeah,
that's freaking awesome.
Good range too.
Mm-hmm. It's an excellent camera. Like the lens is really good.
Yep.
Wow. And then after it stops moving left and right, it eventually zooms into your face. It's like, once I stop moving, staying there for a while, then it zooms in, and it focuses in if it needs to.
So we were chatting in the thing, and the one issue that I ran into was like the features won't carry over, right? The OBS was not inheriting the features that the application is showing, right?
I bet you somebody's gonna have like a plugin or something for OBS, right?
Right.
And then either they make it themselves or maybe it already exists. Who knows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like it'll be in OBS all by itself, where you don't need to use the software. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure you can just like launch OBS or Zoom or whatever and just use the camera without their software, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't need to have it ready.
Treat it like a regular camera.
Right.
That's all it's going to do, and that's what happened when I set it up. I was setting it up, and when I select the webcam, I switch it from my
just
GoPro
works
to the Link 2, right?
Right.
You choose a drop down of the camera, and you get this long list of cameras that are possibly something you can use, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, so when I selected Link 2, sure, it worked. Like I got video, right? But none of the features, like the zoom in, the tracking, nothing was working.
Right.
And so I'm like, that's why I was like messaging you. It's like, dude, I'm like, excited. I wasn't reading instructions or anything, right? So I was just
because I knew it made no sense because I'm like, dude,
because
how could you do all the advanced stuff that it does on OBS and everything unless you have to have it running at the same time? But the thing was, you had to pick because apparently the camera shows up twice on the list.
It shows
up
twice.
Like regular mode, and then the advanced where we do all this stuff with the software.
With the virtual one, yeah.
But I guarantee you, eventually they're gonna have like a plugin for OBS, or maybe like a third party will make it, or maybe them themselves will make it, right? And so you control it right in OBS, and then you can put all your presets and stuff, and maybe even like it'll read the presets. The only thing I had to do in OBS
was select the right camera, and that was the Link 2 virtual camera. That way, it inherits all the features of the app.
The two last things I'm gonna say, and as you're talking there, you're moving, a little bit to the left and a little bit to the right, right? I don't know, just naturally, right? It, it keeps up with you, but it's subtle. Because it's not like you're moving heavily, right? It's just like you're talking and you're like you juke and jive a little bit, right? And it keeps up with you, but not immediately, so it's like a weird feeling. Yeah. And especially it knows that it's a subtle thing. So it waits a second before it tracks in, and then zooms right back in your face to get the proper angle. And so even if, like I said before, when you put up a box right in front of the camera, dude, it focuses instantly. As soon as you put it away, it's right back on your face, focused properly. No fuss, no muss. You didn't have to do anything to do it. Look, it's focused on the camera. Well, it's actually focused on the now it's focused on the camera, right? And then as soon as you pull it away, boom, your face like instantly. That's awesome.
It has a problem.
Probably does because it was focusing to both of you at the same time, frankly. Yeah, Astro's thing, and so your face is blurry and it's nice and sharp too, right? And as soon as you pull it away, boom, it's right back on you instantly with no yeah. And as you move a little bit to your right, just there as you put the cup down, right, it's tracking you, but it's like slow, so it's not jarring or anything to anybody who's watching.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Yeah.
I really like that. But yeah, man.
Dude, I would say anybody who's looking for one, save your $200 and taxes, whatever it is, and get this link to you because I think this is the best webcam I ever purchased. Right?
And you got it pretty quickly too. Like you were expecting to get on Friday or something. And
Yeah.
then it
So
came
when
today
did I
instead.
order it? Was it Sunday? No.
I want to say Sunday or Saturday. Friday maybe.
No, I think it's Friday. It was Friday because it was
Mhm.
during work time when they were sending me those videos. So
Yeah,
I ordered
yeah.
it Friday night, and then all my other stuff because I ordered some other stuff, all arrived on Monday, which is yesterday.
Cool.
And then, but originally it said it's going to get here Friday. I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to Houston on Friday. It's like I don't want to hate having like I'll be gone. Like somebody's going to be here at home anyways. But I was gonna be gone, and I'm like, dude, I hate this. Like my packages like arriving and not be there, you know. And so, and then I got an update saying, "Oh, you got an update on your shipment. It's gonna arrive Wednesday." I was like, "Oh, fantastic, right?" Like no problem. I was like, "I'm happy with the Wednesday delivery." No, it's like,
yeah, that's 2 days earlier. Even.
That's 2 days earlier than I expected, right? And then yesterday, right, I get another email saying, "Oh, we have an update on your delivery. It's gonna come on Tuesday." I was like, "Oh, so
Nice.
better." It's like
Nice.
so that's why I got it. I was like, "Oh man, I gotta open it up and like get it all set up and ready to go." So, this thing's awesome.
That's badass, bro. That is freaking bad. Yo, that camera is everything I was hoping it was gonna be, and then some. Like the fact that it could do like on the table look thing. Oh, don't forget to send me that picture and to post it online for people to see.
Yeah. So let's see.
What the camera does with the when it looks down. Maybe I can send it back to you or whatever, so you can put it on screen for people to see.
Upload to the. Usually it uploads to my OneDrive.
Why don't you just use the phone to send it to me in the Twitter DMs? I'll send it back to you in Discord, and that way you'll have it accessible on your computer, and you can show everybody. I'm waiting here in Twitter right now, so if you do it right now, I'll have it for you.
Yeah, it should be there.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, and I can just look
Save
at
the
Twitter
picture.
myself and like show it.
Oh yeah, just do that. There you go. So you got it.
Screens here. And here you go. So there's the camera on top. And it's just angled like a
Just looks down.
Yeah, it just looks down like 45 degrees. Right?
Nice.
And it looks down. And like I said, that lip, that little stand lip that you were talking about, it doesn't even go over the screen. There's some that go over the screen, so you have this notch like on your cell phone.
Right.
Where people complain about the notch. Well, the little
Okay, you
stand,
see where your mouse arrow is pointing? How the not the edges, but just before the edges on each side, it's like a little bit of a lip of like the camera thing. Look at the base of the camera, right on top of that flat part. You see how like those two cuts in the plastic?
Yeah.
No. Okay, wait. Okay, so imagine two squares at the ends of each side of the base.
Yeah, right here.
Right there, you see the cut?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a bit of a lag there. Right there, that line there.
Yeah.
That you see on each side. So are you able to like take the base and like flip it down, or no?
You can like it opens up like a clam.
Okay, so it can, so it could face completely down if you want it.
Yeah. I had to close the clam a little bit more. That way, the camera is not that way
Too high.
It kind of props it up more, right?
Mm-hmm.
The camera, but it's because of the gimbal. It adjusts the camera so it looks like it's level. And so
Right.
when when I do the desk view, then it has enough room to look at.
But if you wanted to do the whole table, you could really just flip it out all the way, and then it would have the angle to do the whole thing. Cool, even better. Cool. So you can. All right. That's exactly what I
And
need.
then when I
That is
want this
perfect.
if I want this in private mode, which doesn't take much, you can just flip it down and like my screen will change. It'll say taking a break. We'll be back soon.
Boom. Yeah.
On the thing. And
Oh,
then,
it knows. Nice. Yeah, I see that right there.
and so now when
That's
when I
awesome.
want to wake it up, I just tell it. It's like, all right.
Wake up.
Like
Oh, that's great if you're the live streamer or whatever on Twitch.
I manually flip
Oh, you manually flip it and it knows to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, just like on Twitch or whatever.
Yeah.
Right? If you're taking a phone call or if you're talking to somebody or whatever, you change something and you want people to see. That's awesome.
Yeah, I just manually turn
That's
it down,
freaking
like
awesome.
flip the camera down, and it just like goes in private mode. And then when I want it to deactivate, I just flip it back up, and it's just like, oh, okay, I wake up.
That is bad freaking ass, bro. Let me tell you. That's exactly what I was hoping it
But
would
I do
be.
want to
That's
get
exactly the sort of camera
I
I
do
want.
want to get the other one for my
Oh,
work,
the regular one.
the regular one. I do want to get
Because
that
it's a great camera, and especially if you're doing like a Zoom call or a presentation or something, all that
And
AI
my
zooming stuff.
manager loves camera.
Perfect.
Like he wants everybody on camera. So it's like,
Yeah, nowadays that's what they want. Yeah,
like everybody wants to be on. Like I don't want to be on camera. Yeah, I'm very selective who I'm on the camera with when it comes to work. Right?
got you.
And I'm always like in some t-shirt. It's not like I'm presentable. Like, cause I'm at home, dude. I'm not gonna dress up at home.
Right.
And so I'm always in a backward cap and a t-shirt. And the t-shirt's always printed with something. It says Astros or has Xbox or PlayStation. There's always something on my shirt. So it's like not very professional, right? So it's like that's why I'm very selective of who I'm on camera with. But my manager, he just loves being like, turn on your camera. So I'm like, dude, really? You know what I
He
look
wants
like?
to see that you're not half-assing.
Yeah.
That's what they want to see. Because during COVID, when everybody was at home and all that stuff, working from home, right? Like that's when folks realized and learned that oftentimes folks just be whatever, right? Because they don't have to be. So there was a lot of learning behind that stuff. So yeah, I guess that's what bosses want. But yeah, man, freaking badass camera. And then next thing I guess you need to do is try the phone app, right? Because you can use that as a remote control. Because I can imagine some streamers having like a tablet with that app running.
Yeah.
Or even if you just have a phone, whatever. If you're a kid who spent all your Christmas money on this camera, right? Well, you could use the phone, as your little remote control, and you have your presets. You don't have the money for like a Stream Deck.
Yeah.
We can have all the buttons preset with all that stuff, right? We can just use your phone, right?
Yep.
And to have your little presets and just tap, boom, as your little, remote control for the camera.
So it
has a mobile app
comes
for
with the USB cable, like the official one, right? With
USB-C in the back.
Yeah,
right.
With an official adapter in case you want to go full USB, not just the USB-C.
Right. So you're using older computers.
I'm not even using it. I'm using what I already had using with the GoPro. So I'm just using
right because you said there's USB holes in the back. It's USB-C in the back of the camera.
Well, actually, this cable, yeah, the back of the camera is USB-C port, and it's not attached, so you can take it off anytime you want. Right?
Nice.
Right.
I don't like when cameras have the wire
I don't
built
like it
in
when they're
and
attached.
yeah.
No, I don't like that either. And so you have the option of not using the cable that came with it. You can use whatever you already have existing. Whether
if you're just replacing your camera, you just boop,
yeah,
plug it in, good to go.
Right. And it doesn't matter if it's a USB Type-C on the computer end or a regular USB. It's just as long as it's a USB-C when it connects to the camera, right? So that's what I did just here, just for the heck of it. I was like, let's see if it works with my cable, and sure enough, it does work. So I really don't have to unplug anything. I just put it up there, right?
Sweet.
So that's the sweet part of this thing. I mean, I'll probably use the official one because it's nice and like strong, and I like using the official stuff. So I'll probably unplug it later and put the real cable there. What else? I don't know, man. That's a lot of stuff in there, but
yeah, I think that's about it. I think we covered all the deets about this, man. This is a freaking bad ass camera. Enough said.
Dude, I've never been so impressed with the webcam before.
It's everything that I thought it was. Once I saw that video, that's why I sent it to you. I'm like, dude, he answered basically everything how I thought about it in the first place. And so I was like, dude, I have to send this to you because I know you were thinking about it. And so, like, I knew eventually you were going to purchase it anyway. So I'm like, man, let me just rip off the Band-Aid for him.
Just like you,
and I did.
The whole down desk view thing is awesome because not that I do a lot of overhead camera things, you know, like recordings or anything like that to show off a product. But this, when I do it,
it's right there.
This is what I use. Let me show you. I have
a second camera.
I have this Elgato base, which weighs about 20 pounds, with the stand.
Let me see. Oh, okay. I just see you going down and reach for it now. Okay, you just pulled it out. You just pulled it off. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Dude! Nah, see, that's why I didn't want to go through all of that stuff.
And all I did was attach the camera here to the mount. And then, you know, and do a product review or something. But now it's like, dude, I could just flip the camera and just like, all right, I could be here on my desk. I'm like, hey, you guys, check it out. Look.
Yeah, that's why I never got a gimbal thing on my phone or whatever. Like I was supposed to get one years ago. I didn't want to do all of that. I just wanted a camera that could do it for me, you know?
Yeah.
This is perfect.
Looks like that looks ugly right there. That doesn't look right.
The desk view? What, the desk view?
No, the shadow.
Oh, the shadow from the mic. You just got to pull the mic away out the.
Look, it doesn't look right. Like
Yeah, like you can eat it.
Like I'm eating a bag of dick, man.
Nah, dude.
Oh my god,
dude.
All right, I'll go back to normal. But that's what I use for overhead stuff. If I want to do like a steady cam overhead view of a product, I will use that heavy ass stand with the mounts. Now it's like if I just want to do it here on my desk, it's like, I mean, as long as I get the shadows out of the way, I can just do it here on my desk.
That is so freaking awesome.
Having to really do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, damn, we talked 40 minutes of this shit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, man, it's a freaking badass camera like that. It'll make you talk about it.
Ooh,
but yeah, man.
I wonder if you connect two of them.
You can connect multiple cameras, and then you pick between them. So you'll have a camera that's facing down.
Yeah.
And when that's up, you can do that.
Yeah, because I see.
And you know what I said about the camera too? That's what I realized about that HDMI capture wire thing. You remember when I was telling you about the Android tablet and iPads and stuff? It's called UVC, Universal Video Control, or something like that, right? It's a standard with these cameras and capture cards and stuff, right? So for Mac or Linux or Windows, it doesn't matter. As soon as you plug it in, they all support that format. So at least the camera as a basic camera with no software or nothing will just work. But the same with that HDMI wire that I showed you, right? I just did a newer video of the newer one that I bought. The Quest supports that now, the 2 and the 3. You could use it as, like those Nreal glasses that Realist has, right? It basically gives you that functionality where you can get like a virtual window in your Quest that's right in front of you with your HDMI input, right? And because it leverages that technology, right? It's the same thing. It makes it simple. So with the camera, you won't get all the AI stuff, but the camera will just work, no fuss, no muss if you take it to somebody's house, like you need a camera or something. So it's portable in that way. But I mean, if you want to put the software on there because you need the more advanced stuff, it's there too. I mean, bro, freaking badass. And yeah, like I said before, man, you just upgrade from tech to high tech without the drugs.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice. Now, like when we do the shows on Thursdays, like I don't have to look in an angle ways because
you used to before, right?
Yeah, when you like if you ever viewed the feed, like I'm looking away from the camera, not away. Yeah, I'm looking away from the camera. Now it's like it's mounted correctly. The gimbal is pretty cool. It knows what to do.
This is hilariously awesome, bro.
Yep, I like it. Good purchase.
I like it a lot. Yes, you're welcome for me to I have to do a little bit of that peer pressure for you.
I know.
I thought it was best.
Why are you twisting my arm? I bought it.
I twisted your that's you're like, what are you? I bought it. Like you trying to blame me. I'm like,
okay, I bought it.
Yeah, and that's why I did, because I knew you were gonna purchase it anyway. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll be the one to tear off the Band-Aid for him because I know he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
All right, cool, man. Well, let's get out of here, Mix. I gotta wake up early.
Yeah, no doubt. I got stuff to do too.
All right.
All right, everybody.
I guess anybody watching this, any questions, put them in the comment section, and I'll try to get back to you. All right, peace. Good night.
Night. Bye.